everyone, thank you so much for joining today's live session. My name is Madan and I'm the placement manager here at Placement International for India's and Europe market. So now I'm going to talk a bit more about what PI is, what we do, and how we can help you to take your career forward in the hospitality industry. Who we are the best and the topmost hospitality recruitment company, which is designed in order for you or anyone in the world to go to the US, Europe, or Dubai. How do we do this? We work with the best hotel chains like the Ritz-Carlton, the Four Seasons, the Marriott, or Intercontinental for you to go for a 12-month training, an 18-month training for up to 3 to 4 years. Right? We have the best network of schools in Mexico, in Switzerland, in India, in Asia, and Africa, all over the world, because we are connected with the topmost 1% of the industry. How do we do this? How do we make sure that you are going ahead with your career? Is we make sure that we go put you on programs which will develop your skill sets, develop your practical experience in the industry, and also give you the exposure. Something that's very important in hospitality is international exposure, which we give you by virtue of giving you these programs and giving you access to such a network, right? As programs, we have plenty of opportunities, for example, in the US, in Europe, and Middle East, right? In the US, we have the J1 program. The J1 program allows you to go for a 12 months to an 18-month training for the Middle Eastern as well as for the European programs, right? So, what do we do for you in order for you to go to these different countries? We help you in optimization of your CV. We help you to prepare for these interviews with different hotel chains. So for example, you're talking to a head chef in a restaurant, so you're talking to a room service director for the Ritz-Carlton, or you're talking to a HRD of Four Seasons. How do you talk to them? How do you basically communicate to them, and how do you get yourself hired? Is we help you to give your interviews, we help you to prepare for your interviews, and we also help you to get your documentation, for your visa. We help you to go from the first step until the last step. Also at the end, once you reach the US or Europe or Dubai, we connect you to a network of people. These networks of people will let you go ahead and to connect you with different hotels to help you answer your questions abroad, right? During your internship, during your training program, during your placement abroad, we are also connected with you one-to-one. This connection with us will be from the first step until you reach the US during your internship, or if you want to go back again, right? Whatever questions you might have about our programs or how we work or how you can benefit from it, you can always write down your questions on the live, or you can reach out to us on our email, right? So what is available? How can you go to the US? What kind of brands are you looking at? Well, currently we are hiring from mostly all the top luxury brands in the world, including Four Seasons, there's Ritz-Carlton, there's Marriott, there's Intercontinentals, there's also different small chains as well, and also most importantly is the Michelin-star restaurants. For all the culinary candidates who are looking to go ahead, to go to the US, to broaden their careers, etc. Not to miss anything, it's also very important to understand the US economy right now. The US economy is pretty much open, they're hiring, they're pretty much looking for very talented people, talented education from in hospitality, and also looking for individuals who have high level of experience in the industry. Now, how does this work? What is the J1 program and how can you enroll in that? The J1 program is a program which allows you to go to the US directly for a 12-month period. It's designed in a way for you to get your documentation, reach the US, and also train in the best hotel chains, right? And this will allow you to not only work, but to progress, to get a full-time salary, to get higher benefits, and to learn from the best individuals in the industry, right? And even once you go into the US for 1 year, or you go to Europe or Spain or Portugal or the Middle East for 6 months, you're able to go back again on the repeat J1 program. With the J1 program for the US, with only Placement International, you're able to go back to the US for up to 3 years. What this will do for you? This program for the repeat J1 is only offered by us, which will get you to grow in your career, to accelerate in the same position. For example, someone is going to the Four Seasons as an F&B trainee. For the second year, you're able to go back to Ritz-Carlton in Philadelphia as a supervisor. And the third year, to a Washington, D.C. Four Seasons as a manager. So what this does for you is not only for the first year, but to the last year, right? That's a repeat J1 program, which will grow your career, take you to the US back-to-back for 3 years, and also give you the chance to learn, to adapt, to expose, and also build your network and build your skill sets, right? Secondly, how does this work? How do we recruit you? How do we make sure that you have the correct property you choose from? We make sure that in the first one-to-one call with us, you are fully dedicated with us. You are fully, let's say, guided by us with where you should be going. What are your goals in 5 years? Where do you see yourself in which hotel or which property or which brand or rather which position? Can you do a cross-training? Can you be in the US for a longer time? So these questions are answered by us when you talk to one of our team members about a PI. right? And the main thing which we focus on is your development. Like I mentioned before, it's your growth and it's your talent, which we forecast and which we push in the bigger limits in your industry, right? That's how we work. That's how the J1 program works. That's how we also have opportunities in the Middle East and Europe, like I mentioned before. Similar concepts, the best restaurants, the best hotel chains, the best individuals, and the best network is offered by PI from us to you guys, right? So I'm going to be answering all the questions you might have about us, how this program works, and how do you think we can go forward with your application today, right?
Yes, so we have some questions already, and the first question is, I think one of the most questions always asked is, how can I apply?
How can you apply? Well, you can be applying by dropping us an email or going on our website at placeinternational.com by virtue of creating your profile and dropping us an email on the information section. Once you send us your CV, we'll contact you, like I mentioned before, with a one-to-one call to understand you and to get to know you a little bit, and to also see which program helps you get the best placement abroad.
And in connection to that, someone also asked if anyone can apply. So does it matter where you're from to apply?
Well, you can be from any part of the world, but you have to be studying hospitality, or you have to be in the hotel industry or the restaurant industry for a long time. If you have an education or if you have experience, or if you have both, that's amazing. Even if you have one of them, we will make sure that you are hired by the property in the best hotel chains in the US or different programs, right? However, if you have a different background, we can still help you to be and turn your background from different backgrounds like science and economics into hospitality. So we also cater to convert your current industry, current education into hospitality. So whatever you need, if you want to enter a hotel and if you want to become a hotelier or the best chef or the best F&B supervisor, then we are here to help you.
We have another question asking, if I went on a J1 program before, can I apply again?
Well, if you've already gone for a J1 program, you are perfectly ready and perfectly able and eligible to apply again for your repeat J1 program, because you've done the first step. Your next step is to go back again, like I mentioned before, to progress, to push your limits, and also to gain more skill sets. So yes, you are able to apply again with us. Just contact us and we'll contact you back.
Another question, can I apply for the US program, but I have an education but no experience?
Well, if you have education in hospitality, right? If you have education, anything with a diploma, a certification, a bachelor's in culinary, F&B, if it relates to hotels, relates to restaurants, we can for sure help you.
So in connection to that, another person is asking how much experience matters when they apply to a job offer?
Well, the more the better, in my opinion. The more the better. If you have 2, 3, 4 years of experience, you can always contact us and we'll help you further. If you have 5+ years of experience in, say, starting positions, supervisor positions, trainees, interns, whatever you have done in hotels, there's no limit. You make your own limit. So basically, if you have 5 years, 6 years, 2 years, or 10 years, or even 15 years, we'll make sure that we are using your experience in the right possible way.
Anna wants to know, how long can I work in the US for?
Well, in the US, you can be working for up to 2 or 3 years, but of course, it depends upon you, how well you prove yourself to a property. Right? We are giving you the platform, we're giving you the access to go ahead and work and perform in a hotel, but it depends on you how long you want to stay. If you want to stay for a longer time, that's why we are here to help you. Thank you, Anna.
More questions about what other opportunities we have except for the USA.
Well, we have the Middle East. You can be in Dubai, Qatar, Abu Dhabi, Kuwait for a 6-month or 1-year program. Or you can be in exotic locations like Spain, Portugal, Andalusia, Marbella. You can be in Greece, in Europe, and or the Middle East.
Amazing. We have one more last questions, and it's about the visa process. Can you maybe explain a little bit about our visa process?
Sure, definitely. So once you're hired by a property, once you sign a contract and you pay for your visa and health insurance, our visa team will contact you. We make sure that you are guided in the whole process. Get your sponsor forms online, get your documentation, whatever you need from your stuff for your visa, we help you with that. Just like I'm a program coordinator, a placement manager, that's going to be a visa coordinator assigned to you to guide you through all the steps, the forms, the documentation, the letters, the transcripts, whatever we need from you, we will be telling you by a one-to-one call, right? After we send all the documentation, after you are ready to good to go, you book your appointment nearest in your embassy. Also, most importantly, we help you with your visa preparation of the interview. So you can be from Morocco, India, Asia, the US, Canada, Mexico, Italy, wherever you are, that has to be a US consulate embassy over there. Once you get your paperwork, we help you with your US paperwork. We help you with the mainly, most importantly, visa interview preparation, right? So that's how it works. We'll get your documents, fill up your forms, and you're ready to apply for your visa.
And last question is, do I have to be vaccinated? So can you maybe say something about vaccination?
Really depends. If you have a vaccination which is approved by the US, yes, you have to have it. But really depends what kind of vaccination you have. There are some vaccinations which are approved by the US and some are not. So it really depends. It's case by case. So you can contact us and we can see if your vaccination is accepted by us.
Yeah, I think we covered most of the questions. But yeah, for anything else, feel free to email us or check out our link in bio. We always have all the information there, our latest job offers, and also our contact details. And yeah, thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. Well, it's a pleasure connecting with all of you guys, and we wait for your CVs and we wait for your calls and we wait to connect with you. And best of luck in your career.